Today's February 22nd, 2015, and this is, I'm going to be getting up from a table and also telling you a little bit about what I've noticed over the years that is different. Again, I still have to use the belt to get up. My legs aren't strong enough to help me to get up. Although I'm placing it a little bit higher up on my legs than I have in years past, closer to the hips. It seems like I have more stability there. It's less wear and tear on my hips, as opposed to, I think before I would put it down like in the middle of my thighs. And so I seem to have a little more control here. So obviously it's the same procedure. I have to throw myself forward. On this particular one here, I just want to say again, I have to keep my hand and elbow straight up in the air. It just helps, and it just helps with transferring my body weight from the ground here up to the table, and also to my shoulder. Also seems to be placed on the tabletop itself. Whereas if I was just like this, it takes more strength to lift my upper body up. But if I put my hand here and my elbow pointing straight up towards the ceiling, I can just kind of shift the weight a little bit easier. It seems to be less muscle to do that. So I do. This is where the problem I'm noticing over the years is coming. When I put my head on the ground to pull myself up, because I've been doing it for so long, it's starting to hurt my jaw and the head. I'm just relying so much on my head to be like that third arm that it's just causing some neck problems. It's just minor ones, just discomforts, especially even in the jaw too, because I use my chin a lot to pull me up on the table, and also to hold my body weight. So now in my 9th year, I guess, of doing videos, I'm trying more to lift my head up and use more of the muscles that I have instead of relying on my head to kind of to hold my body weight. So it seems to be helping out so far. And again, with the head, it's involved in so much with getting up. I mean, from this position to get up onto my forearms, I have to put my weight on my chin, and not only that, but I have to, if you watch, I have to push to get my body up. So just over the years, like I said, of doing that movement, it's just really starting to wear on my neck muscles and facial muscles. There's a couple different ways. There's 2 ways actually that I get up. This way here, I'm not going to use anything to help hold on once I push off when I'm standing up. That's a little bit more risky, and I'll talk about that as we get to that point. And another one is I usually like to have a higher bar stool next to me that I can grab onto, and I'll do a video showing that one as well. Again, I have to blow into my hands to get a little bit of heat into them, so they're not so slippery when I press on stuff, when I press on the tabletop. I have had times where, like this left hand right now, it's too slick, and so it just keeps wanting to slide away. Eventually, give it a couple seconds or so. I don't know if it's nervousness in my hand, but it starts to perspirate. And then it gives me the necessary grip that I need. Again, it's also too very important to breathe. A lot of times I think that if I hold my breath that I'll have the strength to get up, and that's not true. Here I'm also noticing, because of the pressure that I'm putting on over the years as well, my wrists are starting to hurt from pushing through to get up. Okay, so right here in this position, if you can pan down and just see my feet, they're kind of a lot of the weight is on the outsides of the feet, and this is where I don't feel very balanced. So to get up, I have to really hold on to my belt and just kind of sway back and forth, all the while my toes are gripping the ground, so that I don't there's something about if I feel that if I don't grip it, then I'll fall over. So I feel more secure if I'm gripping the ground with my toes, and then just transfer the weight until eventually I can stand and my feet are flat on the ground. So that's the one of two ways that I use to get myself up.